Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today, a sunset on one of the lakes. Hi, this is Ilma, and check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Tonight, I'd like to share with you my poem devotional extracted from Isaiah 55 verse 9. It says, "For just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts." Here's my poem. Above all, do you wonder how God thinks? Are you able to find the link? The Lord your God is above all. If you fathom much, you will fall. Just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so is God's ways higher than the rest. His thoughts are not your thoughts. His ways will bring clarity to the lost. Here's my essay. Have you ever wondered and pondered over how God thinks or why He allows things to happen in our lives beyond our understanding and control? I did for so many years of my life. I was always curious how a supreme being would think, act, and decide on in comparison with an ordinary person. The question why is my favorite question. I will literally not stop until I get an answer. By the time I reached 50, I still have so many unanswered questions. The Bible says that God is all-knowing and men are limited. He rises above all. He knows all and doesn't think like a fickle man would. He is faithful and forgiving and loves immensely. I learned to stop asking questions when God told me one day in my God moments that I don't have to know all the answers. Prayer. Lord, make me hungry for knowing your character. Reflection. Why is overanalyzing not really a good thing to do? So I'd like to answer that reflection question. I think that when somebody overanalyzes, it is more the mind that works. And sometimes the enemy works in our minds so well, like very cunningly and very subtly, that we barely realize that what we are doing is actually trying to figure out things all the time, and that is a control thing. And so that's why it is not really a good thing to do if you're a believer, because the only way we could grow our faith is by not trying to control and not trying to understand everything. That this is why faith is explained and defined as believing even if you don't understand or you don't see. So when you are constantly over analyzing and trying to be curious and trying to figure out and trying to have some answers, watch out, because there might be pride lurking inside you, because the pride inside you would want to always be in control and have answers and be knowledgeable and get recognized for that knowledge, or get get a sense of control, or a sense of knowing things, almost like wanting to be like God. So and this is one of the greatest sin of our the first parents, Adam and Eve. Is the reason why they fell into sin is because they wanted to know as much as God knows. They were not contented with everything that God has given them, provided for them, and still the enemy used and enticed them to pine for something that they can have, when they already have enough that God has given everything to them. So when you start wanting something, be careful, because sometimes this is how the enemy uses that thing that you want for to distract you from having a relationship with the Lord. So we don't have to know everything, and we can never compare ourselves to God, because God knows everything. He's omniscient, omnipotent, and He's everlasting, He's infinite, and we are the opposite. So if you're a believer, just trust the Lord and go to His Word. I think the way that we should go is to understand His character and emulate His character, because that is what He wants us to do, and that is why He wrote the Bible, so that He inspired people to write the Bible, so that we will know Him and we will want to become like Him, because we were made in His image. So thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Have a wonderful and blessed evening.